Well, let's start this again. I Anyone that knows me in real life knows that my phone lives on a 1%. My laptop isn't any different. It isn't any different. It isn't. And so, oh well. Um where did I leave you? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I hope you're here. In any case, um, oh yeah. So let's start over. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Uh, we are at the informal kitchen table talk where things can go wrong, and it is not. There's no shame in my game, even in filming and being on socials. So I showed you Tru's first, or at least outfit, which is the beach cover up. This is the Sibania from Mood Society. Um, and this is this is the second time of me making it. And it's super easy. It's four pattern pieces. The front is cut on the fold, the back is on the fold. You have the armhole finish, let's say, and the neckband, and that's it. It is stretch mesh material, so I use my overlocker for the overall sewing, and I did not hem it. I don't even want. Oh my goodness, Truus is falling apart. Truus is falling apart. Her legs are coming apart, just like this whole live session. I told you this would be short, but if this is a reflection of how I'm feeling right now, it is accurate. Okay, so I'm going to let Truus rest because she lost all of her legs, and yeah, okay. I hope I won't. I'm not going to trip up over these legs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I left you with Effie. I wanted to show you a picture of Essie just to remind you of the seam work pattern. This is how it looks. It is short. It's shorts with pockets, a fly zipper, some belt loops, as well as a two button, so you can finish it with two with buttons. However, I decided to finish it with snaps, and but everything else I did. So this is how it looks, and this is my version of it. It's so cute. I did cut out size 0. Um, However, I didn't take into account that I have to get it past my hips in order to get to my waist. And so it is. Hi, Joan. So it is a little toy. I have to do a little wiggle to get it up. However, once it's up, it's good. And then these are the snaps that I used. It's like this. I didn't have a blue zipper anymore, so I decided to go with this off color, this yellow green. I'm sure I bought it for a project, but it never came into fruition, so that is what I had and that is what I used. Oh, I'm so proud of the inside. I need to show you. Okay, so this is how the guts of the short is looking. I did the zipper fly. It went really good. I love the sewing instructions from Seamwork. If there is any, I mean, I am a fan. I was a fan before. I became a Seamwork ambassador, and then earlier this year, the ambassador entire program had finished. So I went back to my old subscription. Zero regrets. Love it. So This is how it looks on the inside. And another thing that I'm proud of is the fact that if you're like into the details, you can see that the square runs all the way to the top. Those are the little things. Like, on the one hand, I'm thinking it might be by accident because I don't remember if I did it intentionally when I was cutting out the fabric, but very happy. Oh, and the other thing with the belt loops, it was much easier to do it this on this one compared to when I was sewing my barrel jeans from Knip Mode. Not sure, but I do feel like they were a little short. So I would have loved it, but I also enclosed it in the waist seam allowance as well as in the top seam allowance. So maybe that is not what I was supposed to do. I did find that the waist, like the closure, it did come out a little thinner than I expected, because when you look at the pattern piece, I think I still have it here. It's much wider than the finished. Okay, let's see. Do I have it here? Yes, I do. So the waistband, when you look, oh no, where is it? Yeah. So when you look at it like this, it's much wider, like, in width than the finished. So I was a little surprised by that. I don't think I did more seam allowance than I was supposed to, but maybe I did. Who knows? But we're not going to think about it anymore because it's done. Okay, let me move on to the next thing that I finished. Oh, I finished my white t-shirt. It's done. This one is from Unfeathered. I had two of them on my list to make. So let's go to, yes, this is the pattern. So it's a simple t-shirt. It's also free from Unfeathered Patterns. You just download the pattern and then print it out and cut into the fabric. So that's what it is. Consists of 4 pattern pieces, which is the front, the back, which are both cut on the fold. You have the sleeve as well as the neckband. I did use my cover stitch to finish my seam allowance. And the thing is, or seam allowance now, to finish my seams. And what I noticed is that I couldn't really figure out how to finish the seam on the overlocker. Now I can. I figured it out. Of course, I watched a tutorial from somebody else, which I'm going to link it in the description box after we're done. And she was very helpful, and I managed to understand what I was doing. So I used it on the neckband, on the sleeve, as well as the hem of the shirt. Very happy. So this is going to be a set or an outfit, these two together. I also finished a Dundee. I finished this undie right here. This is by Emerald Aaron, and it is, what is it called? Oh, it's the Wednesday Cheekies. Yeah, it's the Wednesday Cheeky. I really love the lace that I had for, I think I bought it 2 months ago from Small Bobbins, and I showed you it last week, I think, in all of the lingerie supplies that I have been accumulated for the last 2 or 3 months. So I opted to make this one such a quick sew. Such a beautiful undie. So, got me a new undie. I also cut out the blue version of the white t-shirt that I just showed you because uh, I wanted to have or to match it with my retro skirt. This skirt is my tried and true from Gresser, and I think this was this is my third time. This was my third time making it. I have two platter version and one cotton version. So, oh, this was probably the zipper for. I think this was the zipper for Effie. Oh my goodness. Yes, this was. Listen, I promise you, I'm not that chaotic. However, sometimes. And I also started with my one piece because I had a one piece on my list, which is this one. I only need to add the elastics. However, I did a little bit of snipping on the armhole because I felt like it came up too high. I did a little bit of adjusting and some snipping on the neck because it came too high. What else did I do? Oh, so I think I want to do a little bit more, round it out a little bit more, a little bit lower. And what else did I? Oh, and the other thing that I noticed when I just had it on is that it's, I don't think it's see through, but it's very thin and I don't feel comfortable. So, I would have to think of something, but I'm a little outside of my comfort zone. And it's weird because I made this this is the second time I'm making this swimsuit. The first time I made it, it was too big, so I adjusted the patterns, and now I noticed that I might have overcorrected because I took a little bit off the shoulders, and now this is too high, which makes sense, and the collar was too high. However, I still have the issue that I had before that the back it has a little bit of gaping on the side of the breast going back on both sides, and I'm hoping that the elastic will fix it. I'm not sure. And otherwise, if this is truly outside of my comfort zone, I will make. I still have a red lycra with some other type of lining that I might give a try and just make something else. Because if I'm not feeling comfortable inside of my house, it's a wrap outside my house. And what else? Okay, so I didn't make this, but I wanted to show you because this is the same lycra that I use for the one piece that I was just talking about, and I had lined it with this blue mesh, and I also did a cotton gusset because that's more comfortable. So that's why I'm a little confused as to why it feels like that is so thin, but I don't know. So what I wanted to do with this one is I wanted to make a triangle bikini top. So I did cut up the, I cut out the cups. I just want to see how long I'm on there. Oh yeah. So I cut the cups, the triangles, right here. So that I can, I mean, it will look better once it's done, but so I can create the bikini, and that's the new ones, right? Because I feel like I would feel more comfortable in the bikini, um, in terms of coverage, than in the one piece that I don't know. There's something about that one piece. There's something about that one piece. So, and of course the lower part will be a little scrunch up, so it will have some gatherings like this, and then that's the top, It will have some, I will use the um, swimmer elastic to make like to do like a fold over situation with the sides, and then just make a strap for the lower part as well as the strap that goes around the neck. And those are all of the things that I made. I wanted to show you what I decided to do with my skirt that I wasn't really happy about last week. Because it is too big. Let me just put these pattern pieces to the side. Because it was too big, and plus the lines were going all over the place, which wasn't the intention, but you know, there's no shame in my game. Let me just put these away. So what I opted to do, because I didn't like where this was going, I decided to rip it apart. Because I'm in the phase of my sewing, if I don't like where this is going, I'm going to adjust it before I finish it, instead of waiting until I finish to be disappointed along the way, disappointed at the end. No. So I decided to take it apart. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pattern pieces, which are these pieces, which is size 8. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going to lay it over the pattern piece or over the pattern and just trace 4. I think that would be my best option. And then cut it back, lay it back on the fabric, cut it out, and put it under my overlocker and just start over, because I am not happy at all. And let me see let me check the list if I can find it. Yes, let's check the list and see where we're at. So I still have the blue t-shirt on, ready to go for sewing. I have the bikini top, the one piece. I'm not sure. That is also one thing, right? Because if it's, like I said, if it's not gonna work, I'm gonna try something else. I have the short and the blouse from Knip Mode. I didn't do anything on it because I worked on the other pieces. What is finished is the reed, the Effie, the beach cover up, the white t-shirt is done. Okay, so I still have the jumpsuit to do. I have the dress. I do have a picture of the dress, just to remind myself and to remind you. That is the dress. I still have the dress from Simplicity S9850 to try. And what else? And that's it, right? So I have 2 outfits, so evening outfits to finish, and the short and the blouse, the t-shirt, and the bikini tops. So I'm not sure which one I will tackle this weekend. It just depends. But in any case, I will have things to show you next week, though. I will definitely have things to show you next week. I'll probably tackle the t-shirt because that's the easiest, but I need to get some overlock threads or some threads in general for the t-shirt. And I do believe that the bikini top is also something that I could really knock out the park and just finish. The one piece might be something too, you know. I think it might take me an hour to just start over and finish. And that's about it. So that is for next week. And then the week after, oh, yikes. Let's see if I'm talking nonsense or not. So next week I'll have those. Oh yeah. And then I'll still have time to finish the jumpsuit as well as the dress. It's going to be interesting for sure. But I'm very, very excited. So I hope that you're excited too to see all the pieces. Of course, I got a question last week about the destination. You'll hear it when I come back, and you'll hear all about the adventures. And I'll take pictures of my outfits because it's too cold for this mess right now. And then you'll see it all. Promise. Um, what's on my mind? A lot. A lot. However, there is going to be a chilling, I have something on the horizon. On the horizon, so the time to chill and relax is close. Oh, I still had. Okay, I'll show you next week. Yeah, and then yeah, so that's on my mind, and I don't know. I don't know. I just want you to take good care of yourself. So, as always, I enjoy going live. I hope you enjoy watching. Don't be afraid. Comment down below if you have any questions or just want to say hi. Hey, take good care of yourself. Bye.